Two employees are recovering after a chemical leak at the Moccasin Wastewater Treatment Plant. Good evening, I'm Latricia Thomas.
And I'm Josh Rowe. Both workers were taken to the hospital after being exposed to a leak in what's called the chlorine building last night. Today, NewsChannel 9's Kelsey Bagwell learned more about the incident.
She joins us now live from Moccasin Wastewater Treatment Facility with more on that and breaking news that's happening at that same place right now. Kelsey.
That's right, Latricia. Josh, we do have some more information to tell you about. Right now, all you can see behind me is some smoke, but this was the scene just about 15 minutes ago when Chattanooga firefighters were back here a third time flowing water to help cool down the scrubber inside what they call the chlorine building. Now, a scrubber is used to convert chlorine into steam, and again, this is the third issue today for the plant. Here's a look at the problems earlier today. Around 6 o'clock last night, an employee at Moccasin Wastewater Treatment Facility was doing a regular replacement of a chlorine cylinder when something went wrong.
An employee was changing a container and inadvertently opened the valve on an open container as opposed to an empty container. It was human error.
The Chattanooga Fire Department and their hazardous materials team were on the scene and able to shut off the valve.
We're equipped to handle the chlorine leaks. We train for that type of scenario, so no, the hazmat team was well equipped and prepared.
The employee responsible and another worker were taken to the hospital for inhalation, but today we learned it could have been much worse. The machinery that converts chlorine into water vapor, called a scrubber, worked perfectly, preventing an evacuation of the entire plant and nearby neighborhoods.
But without the scrubber, we would have had a building full of chlorine gas and really not much of a way to treat it. The scrubber allowed us treatment.
Michael Patrick says Moccasin has been using chlorine to treat wastewater for 50 years, and accidents can happen. Fortunately, it's back to business as usual at the plant, and they're ready to move on.
Incidents can happen, human error can happen, but we will review our procedures, but other than that, if we need to make some changes, we'll make them.
And as I mentioned, this is the third issue here at Moccasin Bend. Of course, the leak yesterday, and then at 4 a.m., the scrubber overheated just like it did right now. So firefighters responded to that and were able to get it under control. We'll be out here, and I'll have the latest details on News Channel 9 at 6. But for now, live at Moccasin Bend, Kelsey Bagwell, News Channel 9.